Good morning, it is Saturday the 18th of November and we are here in Castle Douglas for Carlingwark Loch parkrun. I'm Douglas, he's Scott, she's Jen, and this is Scottish Parkruns. So yeah, this time we are actually at Scotland's newest parkrun. Down in Castle Douglas, they're on event 5 today. But before we get to parkrun, Jen, how did you get on last weekend? You had some good running efforts last weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, it was the British and Irish Veterans Cross Country Championships in Tallcross Park. So I managed to be first over 35 and I feel the experience prepared me well for this slightly cross country parkrun today.
And it wasn't just the XC as well, was it? You had the Jimmy Irvine 10k on the Sunday.
Yes, I had that the following day. Yeah, so a bit tired.
And first female at that as well, weren't you? Well,
indeed.
Fantastic efforts. But yeah, parkrun today, pretty miserable conditions. We seem to have a habit of picking bad days at the moment. But Scott, you've been here before. Was this a good one?
I think it's one where you have to like praise the local team, because I think it took a while to organise. But it's one of those, how they've managed to fit 5k into the space they have.
Aye.
Fair play to them.
No,
so
good.
Three laps.
Awesome, 3 laps, yeah, 3 laps. Mixture of tarmac and grass. Looking pretty.
About 60-40 tarmac to grass.
Cool, so we've got trail shoes on today because it's particularly wet and muddy and quite slippy, so we don't want to be falling over. So yeah, looking forward to this run. Hopefully the rain, it's kind of gone off just now, it's not too bad. Maybe it'll stay like that. So yeah, I think looking like we're about to start soon, so we're going to head round to the start and get on with this one.
3, 2, 1, go!
This section for you.
Yeah. That's us on the first grassy section of the run. Definitely very wet and muddy and slippy at the moment, so just be careful, watch out for your footing. Just heading back onto tarmac now though, so that's a bit better. Thank you. That was the second section back through the grass. It's on a bit of a camber there. Doesn't look too bad, but when you're running on it you certainly feel it. And being slippy, you're like, oh, could lose a foot out here. So trail shoes definitely helping with that this morning. Thank you. Thank you. The course is primarily flat. There's a wee bit of a hill we've just gone up there on the other grassy section. It's not too bad, but again, wet, muddy and slippy, making it a bit more challenging. Getting towards the end of lap 1 now. That's the first full lap completed, so we've got that 2 more times to do now. On to lap 3 now. The grassy section's getting really churned up. Very muddy now. Quite fun though, quite enjoying it. Thank you. So well done, Stuart. That's us almost finished. Heading back up the hill for the third and final time, which is nice. Whew. It's been a tough wee course, this one. Going between grass and trails, quite challenging. Grass and trails? Tarmac and grass is what I meant to say. But yeah, almost there now.
There you go, well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. Well, that is Carlingwark Loch parkrun completed. I found that quite tough and challenging today. Scott, how did you find it on your second visit, having done it before?
Yeah, quite slippy and muddy underfoot. I was very glad to be wearing trails, and I'm someone that if I can get away with wearing roads I will.
Yeah.
But there was, yeah, trails the absolute right decision to try and stay upright.
Yeah, I was planning to go for the roads today, and then I messaged you and you were like, nah, there's quite a lot on grass and it's looking pretty muddy, so go for the trails. That's what I went for. Definitely the right decision, because a lot of slippy points. And Jen, you must have been running pretty quick as usual. How did you find the muddy sections with the speed that you've got?
There wasn't much speed happening over the muddy sections today. It did make you feel like you were flying when you got back onto the tarmac. Enjoyed those parts, but yeah, trail shoes. I would say even in good weather, I would wear trail shoes, but I'm a trail shoe fan, whereas you guys are not.
Yeah,
definitely needed today.
Yeah, I tend to go for roads where I can. The trail shoes I've got as well, I don't like them on tarmac at all, so I didn't like coming back off the grass onto the tarmac actually. Like, felt like I was running in concrete boots or something like that. But yeah, the rain stayed mostly off for the run. It was quite heavy on the first lap and then kind of eased off, although it's starting to come back on again now. So I know I said this last time at Whitekirk, probably not going to get any drone footage, but if the weather improves after we go to the cafe and have some breakfast, I'll see what I can do. If not, maybe I'll have to come back on a nicer day. Exactly, you know, you can't turn down a trip to come down to my castle after all, so, you know. Yeah, I really enjoyed that, and that is now once again all Scottish park runs completed for me. So don't know what the next one's going to be at the moment, but whatever it is, do you know? No? Maybe? Whatever it is, we will see you at that one. Goodbye.